Uploading.
You haven't forgotten us, have you, Master?
You have my fullest confidence. Yes, Your Majesty? Ah, so you've encountered the fan to be precise. However, if one were to sell them for personal... And this letter, we ought to assume a member of the... But for what purpose are these pawns? I have a proposal. Should we ascertain the... Yet if we question the... I bid Your Majesty, alternatively, I leave the choice to you.
Then I shall remain by your side.
Off we trot.
An ox cart ought to make our journey easier.
Follow me then, unless you doubt my sense of direction.
Let's take it easy today. You're acting up. Yes, sir. We don't run.
Here, if you please.
I've got the sharpest ears in town.
Understood. I will await you here, Arisen. I happen to understand Elvish, Master.
I shall lead us to our destination, so do try not to rush ahead.
What's this? Only pawns? Suppose it's all the same. The cargo's all I need to get the job.
How'd you like that? And strong.
Built rather tough, eh?
You going to fight back?
They may be undying, but they do seem to know.
They're just taking it.
Where's the day calling me? What a bore. It is like hitting
That's
a tree
it.
stump.
Let's see.
Enough! That's valuable merchandise you're toying with. What have you prepared the cargo with to carry alongside? We're off!
On your knees, worthless vessels. An intruder in our midst! To our...
I must stand firm. If this is where I fall, that's enough.
We might make use of this as evidence. Huzzah! We must inform Captain Brandt at once. Person of import, I take it. Very well. I will lead the way.
The vanguard is yours. Lead on.
What was the missive that just arrived?
Oh, you know.
Another one? What is...
Surely you're not expecting it. You really mustn't be so...
Yes, I'm well aware of that.
Well, go on then.
We cannot accompany you there, Master, but fear not. You'll find us here when you return.
We'll see if you can escape me as...
I'll not stick my head where I get cut off.
We'll see if you can escape me a second.
Who are you supposed to be then? Eh? Wait, you're one of the ones that's... I'm talking about Hugo, of course. Didn't you hear him sobbing as we left? I bet he's still crying over... Of course, Lanzo's already forgot.
That blackguard. Oh, it tells me there's more to his tale.
I only pray my watch finishes without me.
What an intriguing result.
You looking to enlist? I'll give you mine. I can't solve all your problems, you know.
Aye, what can I... Oh, you want the bandit? Well, aye, being... Of course, you'd need to prove... Aye, you've made your case well. Greetings, sir. But I'm afraid things aren't... It's my superior. Normally, I'd let... What say you, sir? Aye, that's... You really must care for the...
Oh, I could use a rest. Captain will have my head if I... That blackguard. Oh, it tells me there's more to his...
Hard to believe the lad never... Did he ever tell you his story? Couldn't be more obvious. Ah, his mum was a comely. We roughed them up. It was hard. We've a new hideout. Aye. In fact, why don't you...
Seems we've heard all this scum had to offer.
What do you want now? What? He said that... But... No. Tell...
Who are you supposed to be? If you're looking for the wealth, and that bandit with a look... Not hard to guess is 'twas... If you're looking for the whelp, you'll not find him here. And that bandit with the loose tongue's dead. Not hard to guess he's
Come on, don't drag it.
Your poison is a nasty addiction.
Vegan challenge.
To it, this does not happen again.
Let's see where that came from.
By the skin of our teeth.
We were overconfident in our abilities.
Where are the skeletons?
There is only life.
Are you alright? Let me get that.
Drop all
Sense left in the enemy's game left hand. The earliest griffin gets the world. Come on then. Let's dance.
Hang in there, Master. I'm coming to assist.
Follow me.
Drop all your valuables, and I might just let you live. Do you know who you're dealing with? Bugger off if you want to.
This ladder looks sturdy.
thought it best we prevent Sir Hugo.
You? I came to get my vengeance. Only... Fine. I don't rightly know where to go from an honest life, huh? This is the only life I've ever known. Oi. Do you really think someone like me could live an honest life after all that's happened? But what could I do? And no one would want me working for him, would they? You know of a place I could work? Where? What? Are you talk... I've got my freedom. Do you think there's work for me out there?
Change of pace.
Feeling rested, I trust?
Welcome to the Star. We serve all manner of fine ales here.
You have my fullest confidence. Has there been some development, Your Majesty? Well now, you have... I see. The staff you mentioned is most curious. I had heard pawns, yet to hear that they are volcanic islanders, long perhaps would be considered, or could this simply be I can offer nod, but for now, should we succeed, you have my gratitude. 'Tis most valuable.
At last!
You have my fullest confidence. That permit is intended for a beastron. Is there aught else you would speak of, Your Majesty? Do not forget that we...
My magics are at your disposal!
I quite like
We shall wait here till your business is done.
I find myself drawn to quiet spots like this.
To each their own.
I could use a bit of excitement in my life.
You know, many of our patrons wish to take me for themselves. Yet there is something different about you. I lived a simpler life once, but one man changed all that. 'Tis no simple matter for a woman to make it this far on her lonesome. Yet after all this time, here I am. 'Tis no simple matter for a woman to make it this far. Here I...
My sincerest apologies. Lady Wilhelmina is attending to a patron. My sincerest... Lady Wilhelmina is attending...
Have you given the matter some more thought, Wilhelmina? I would have no other as my personal courtesan. I want you all to myself. When I imagine you in the arms of another, my heart feels apt to rend itself from my breast.
Allard, pray forgive me, but I think 'twould be best for you to leave. We can discuss this matter another time.
But why? We've only just...
I am attending to a burden that all women must bear. I trust I need not elaborate further. I did not take you for the voyeuristic type. Why don't you come in? You have my thanks. Had I not noticed your presence, I might have slain him there and then. 'Tis no jest. You see, everything I've done these... But I cannot simply end his life. Oh, I must first expose his misdeeds. Or so I'd sworn. But perhaps the time has come to surrender this crusade. You would lend me your aid. But I've done nary a thing to earn it. And recall that I've devoted... If the proof I seek yet exists, 'twill not be so easily uncovered. I suppose there is truly naught save deliver him a gruesome... Still, if you insist upon searching for evidence of his crimes, 3 days. I will give you 3 days to find what you seek. I shall wait patiently, though not with bated breath. I don't imagine... Still, I shan't grant you more... I am not... Do not forget. I am not in the... Do not forget.
You wish to expose Allard's misdeeds? But of course. Go to his manor come night. Pray, call a...
Allard. Long have I borne witness to the man's arrogance, and long has it infuriated me. I visited his manor once. I recall that he was rather particular about the placement of his painting. Mayhap he's concealed aught behind one. Shall I summon him? You could make use of his absence to steal into his manor and... Excellent. I will send word to him presently of some urgent matter that requires his intervention. Once you've seen him depart his manor, make...
We might make use of this as evidence.
A lonely place. Not without its charms. Oh. Do stop. I've wares of every ilk.
Yeah? What is...
That's one piece of evidence in hand. We might search for more if you were so inclined, Master.
Slim pickings of late.
This ladder looks sturdy enough to climb.
After you were risen? Lots to do.
You have my fullest confidence. To think that the proprietress of the Myrmecolian was plotting such a thing. Under normal circumstances, I wouldn't, but this is Allard we speak of. His fall from grace would do much to further our cause. Perhaps the merchants he deals with. Merchants with connections to Allard will reside in some piece of physical evidence. Would be far less easily refuted than mere testimony, I should think. Interesting. So Allard has been leveraging his position to line his pockets, right under the Queen Regent's nose. I doubt she will be happy to learn of this. Yes, this should be more than enough to however, 'tis not enough for me to condone his assassination, of course. If your intent is not to kill him, but merely denounce him, then I will gladly assist you however I can. I see. Perhaps that would be best. Enlisting the aid of Regent King's friend. You have my fullest confidence. Mayhap. Regent King Sven's assistance would grant us some... This is a memorandum of Allard's. According to this, afore attaining his current status, he was and in order to claim the merchant's property as his own. It is a grave affair indeed. Should this article, the deed was monstrous, and yet I am afraid I cannot condone the man's assassin. I know not the path I should follow. What is your intent going forward, Your Majesty? Very well. I will place my faith in you, Your Majesty. However, know that should he be assassinated, I cannot offer you my aid. Now, pray bear the evidence you've discovered to the Myrmecolian.
So, the captain is willing to aid you, owns in blood. I hope you shan't disappoint him.
It is as you say.
Why I patrol it, if I'm honest.
Just let it end. I don't want to think anymore.
Master, my heart knows no greater peace than when I'm by your side.
Do you know how long you'll be? I only asked so that I might adopt the most effective stance to recuperate my strength.
I suppose all we can do is wait.
So, you've returned. I confess, I thought you might not. Well, did you find what you were looking for? Thank you. I can't believe you found this. All that remains is to end that. I've no other tasks for you. Unless you intend to see this through till the end. You're a curious one, aren't you? But what's just as curious is that I can't bring myself to refuse you. All right, if you're offering your aid, then I'll gladly accept it. Come with me. Allard is in the room to the left. Go in and restrain him for me, would you? Never mind the mask. Consider it a charm of sorts.
At last. It feels like an age has passed since... What is this? Who are you?
Don't let him escape.
Get your hands off me, you fiend! Don't you know who I am? Oh, you'll hang for this impudence!
Oh, Allard. I've always wanted to see you like this.
That voice... Wilhelmina! But why? Why would you...
Do you still fail to recall? Even with this mask staring you in the face. But I suppose for a man such as you, a little murder here or there is hardly worth remembering.
What mockery is this?
In your youth, you slew 2 individuals. The merchant whom you served, and his wife. They had a child, as I am sure you are aware. A newborn babe who was spirited away by her loyal wet nurse.
You mean to tell me you were their child? But how can this be? Your mother, she was a beastren. Surely her child would be one as well.
A fair assumption. But for better or worse, I didn't take after my mother. Save for in one respect. This is for my mother. And this is for my father. The time has come for all your sins to come to light, Allard.
Mr. Allard, has something happened?
We've been noticed. I suppose a scream that hideous was bound to attract some attention. We can't leave the way we came in. Fortunately, we've been noticed. I suppose a scream that hideous was... We can't leave the way we...
Bunch of sluggards.
I was afraid I might find you here. I cannot believe you would stoop to such. No, you will be able to slip out the rear entrance.
That was certainly well handled. I suppose I ought not to have expected any less. Pray, visit me at the Myrmicolion tomorrow evening. I'll prepare aught by way of thanks. Till then...
If he asks me again, I'll claw out his eyes. My magics are at your disposal!
My, the predicament.
There's a ladder here.
Perhaps new discovery.
I cannot believe it. You realize this could jeopardize our plan. I will do what I can to obscure, however. Bear in mind.
Hope this job plays out better. Welcome.
If I drop dead, who would mourn me?
Oh, how I've longed. A good sleep does wonders.
Come, we've much to be getting on with. Shall we get underway?
Just one last push.
Naught but fry. Tidy. What else needs doing?
Quite the predicament.
Materials, eh? I shan't deny. They have their uses.
Anywhere's better than the middle of a crowd.
Have no fear, Master. I'll fare all right without you for a little while.
'Tis not our place to hurry the Arisen.
Seems naught ever goes well.
There's ought to be said. I get along with everyone.
We cannot accompany you there, Master, but fear not. You'll find us here when you return.
I'll go on an adventure of my own.
Thank you. I finally achieved my purpose here, and it would seem the residents of the palace have chosen to treat Allard's untimely passing as an accident. I imagine they deemed it safer not to make a fuss of the incident after perusing the evidence you uncovered for me. Shrewd as a den of foxes. I'll give them that. I truly cannot thank you enough. But I want to try. just this once, I'll give you something special. I'll grant unto you the sweetest of dreams. I know not what I would do without you. You have my thanks, but 'tis time to say farewell for now. Just know that my bordlery will e'er be your haven, should you have need of it.
Ah, yes.
Finish this here and now.
We're still in the fight! We'll pull through yet!
Tis a throat worthy of caution. Lord save our vessel.
Ah, yes, now I see.
All come good in the end.
Our foe stumbles. Just one more push ought to bring it down.
Moment of victory is at hand. Let us finish this.
Game over.